Hi there! Are you parents of little children? Do you want to raise readers? And are you looking for those books that would help in your journey in raising a reader? You are in the right place then. Today we are going to be looking at top 10 series of books that helps early readers to read fluently. So stick on and let's see what those recommendations are. Hello parents, teachers and caregivers out there. This is Gomati from the Little Story Station. Here at the Little Story Station, I read books for children and I also do audio books for children older than 7 years. And periodically, I also share these little tricks and tips for parents to raise a reader. Today, in this episode, we are going to be looking at top 10 series of books that help you raise a reader. These are series of books that help your children to learn to read all by themselves. Slowly they will become from emergent reader to independent readers through the series of books that I am going to be recommending in this episode today. So without further ado, let's jump on. And if you like the content of this video and if you like these parenting tips that I have been sharing with you all, please subscribe to Little Story Station. That encourages me to upload more such videos here. Alright, when it comes to early reading and raising a reader, look no further beyond the Dr. Suess series. This is the first set of books and a must-have in every child's library when they are starting to learn to read. And this book is a classic case of Dr. Suess that I bought on Amazon. This one has about 20 Dr. Suess collection. There is also another different set of collection for early readers, but some of these books are also part of the early reader. So Dr. Suess book it is. This is my first recommendation in the series of books. Next on the list is I Can Read, the Pete the Cat series. Pete the Cat is this cat and the series is all about Pete and how he tackles problems of his everyday life. Like from brushing his teeth to dressing up for school to picking up the right dress for his school and so on and so forth. So this is this has simple sentences and it is also something that children like because it is about this cat, and the cat is very you can relate to the cat when you're reading this book. So yeah, so this has multiple levels, level 1, 2, 3 and 4, and simple sentences to complex plots and complex reading. So yeah, Pete the Cat it is. The next on my list is the Peppa series. Once again, Pepper is a dog this time, and this is also about this Pepper, the dog, and how he goes about with everyday things in his life. And if you look at the book, this is a very simple, written in very simple language and has very little words within. So this helps children about 3-4 year old to kind of pick up the book and read all by themselves. This series has about 24 books in it, and like I said, this also has different levels of reading. So yeah, Pepper it is. Next on my list is Usborne's Phonics reader. This is a very well illustrated, well written series of books. If you look at how colorful the illustrations are, and it also has some flap, lift the flap, arrangement in these books, and they are all rhyming, right? So, and this aims at 3-letter, 4-letter words. For example, Big Pig on a Dig, Ted's Shed, Toad Makes a Road, Sam sheep can't sleep. So this is all rhyming, you see, and it helps approach reading through phonics. So this is a very good collection of books, and I highly recommend this book for anybody that approaches reading through phonics. And obviously phonics is the right way to approach reading, and I hope you are also exploring reading through phonics. If you need tips on how to go about it, I have a video that I have done earlier, and I am leaving a link up here so you can check it out. The next on my list is the Peppa Pig series of books. As you can see, this is all by the Ladybird series of books, and this also helps in early reading. And if your child is a Peppa Pig fan, look no further beyond, because these books help in gradually increasing the complexity of the words within, and also help the children get hooked and connected with Peppa. And as you can see, this comes in different sizes, and there are also other size of books that I have, which I have not carried here. It talks about, so each of this, if you are following the series, each episode is converted to a book here. So it helps them pick their favorite book and read on. The next in my collection is the Biff, Chip and Kipper series. This is once again approaching reading through the phonics way. This is for phonic readers, and this has multiple levels. This one that I'm carrying here is level 6. So you can imagine there is level 1 to 6, or I think even further beyond. And this is published by the Oxford Reading Tree, and this is used by 80% of primary schools in the United Kingdom. This is for readers that approach through phonics, and I highly recommend that you pick these book series as well to help your children in reading through phonics. The next one on my list is especially for boys. This is the Harry and the Bucketful of Dinosaurs series of books. As you can see, this again comes in different shapes and sizes. Starting from the board books to the read it yourself Ladybird series to this is the Puffin Penguin series to so it comes in all types of books. And this is about Harry and his dinosaurs and how they approach everyday things in life. Celebrating their birthday, to getting lost in the train, to roaring roar, or hosting a dinosaur party, or making a dinosaur Christmas wish, to going to school. So it talks about once again the everyday challenges of a toddler, but this time this toddler has dinosaurs in his company, and how he does everything as a gang with the dinosaurs. Next on my list is the Charlie and Lola series of books. This is very funny. I find it very funny, and I find that Lola in the series of books is very naughty and a kind of an adamant child, and how you could deal with such naughty children is also dealt in these books. And and the illustrations inside are very different, not so ordinary when compared to the other books. So it really helps the child get hooked to the story and the plot. When my child was about 4.5, 5, these were the books that he got hooked to every single night for his bedtime stories. So there was something in it that my son loved, so I thought I would share that with you guys as well. Next on the list is the Harry MacLary series of books. These are books with so much repetition, and as we all know, children learn through repetition, and these books repeat the same words and phrases over and over again in the book, throughout the book. And once again, Harry MacLary is a dog, and he has a gang of 7 dogs that he's doing all these naughty things with. And that's another good collection that I would want to recommend. Last in my list is a bonus book that I want to recommend, and this is by an Indian author, and it's a little bit Indian, and this is the Amma series of books. There is multiple of these books. It talks about the Ramayana, the different things that the Krishna Leela, the Hanuman stories, and about Ganesha, about Holi, about the festivals, Diwali. And it also talks about the recent books in this series also talks about the different destinations, like the Golden Temple, the Mumbai, and on all those devotional spots as well is discussed in this series of books. This is how as an Indian mother, how you start about telling these mythological stories to your child. And Klaka and Kiki in this story are 2 young children to whom the mother narrates all these stories, and this is one of the favorites in our household. So I hope even your child finds it very interesting. Well, there it is. These are the top 10 series of books that that I would recommend, and books that help in your child in developing their vocabulary, reading skills, and also becoming a confident reader. So they can move on to chapter stories and chapter books and other interesting stories at about 6 or 7 years, when they reach about 1st or 2nd grade. Alright, here's a quick recap of all the series of books that was covered in this episode today. Well, I hope this recommendation of a series of books help you in making your choice for your child in your journey towards raising a reader. If you like the content of the video today, please like, share and subscribe. Also, don't forget to share it with your friends and moms alike. I will see you in another episode with another informative set of recommendations. Until then, take care, keep reading a lot of books, and read aloud to your children at least 15 minutes a day. That's right, just 15 minutes. That's all it takes to raise a reader. Take care and happy reading. Bye.